In this video, we'll be taking a look at two NBA games happening on May 14, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these two NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Indiana Pacers versus New York Knicks. The Eastern Conference semifinal series between the Indiana Pacers and the New York Knicks shifts back to the Big Apple. Indiana, with a season record of 53-40 straight up and 49-40-3 against the spread, tied the series with a dominant 121-89 victory over New York in Game 4 on Sunday night. New York, holding a 56-36 straight up and 48-41-3 against the spread record, struggled to find their rhythm in this pivotal matchup. The Indiana Pacers aim to seize their first lead in the series after a convincing 121-89 home victory in Game 4. Tyrese Halliburton spearheaded the effort with 20 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. T.J. McConnell contributed significantly off the bench with 15 points and 10 assists, while Pascal Siakam added 14 points on an efficient 7 of 9 shooting. The Pacers shot a robust 56% from the field and hit 14 of their 31 three-point attempts. They set the tone early, overwhelming the Knicks with a 34-14 first-quarter lead and maintaining control throughout, at one point extending their lead to 43 points before easing up in the fourth quarter. On the other hand, the New York Knicks are looking to regroup after a disheartening blowout loss in Game 4. Alec Burks led the Knicks with 20 points off the bench. Jalen Brunson scored 18 points and dished out 5 assists, while Miles McBride contributed 16 points. The team struggled offensively, shooting a dismal 33% from the field and just 7 of 37 from beyond the arc. The Knicks found themselves in a deep hole early, scoring only 14 points in the first quarter and never recovering. Don DiVincenzo had a subdued performance with just 7 points on 3 of 13 shooting, and Josh Hart managed only 2 points on 1 of 6 attempts. Tyrese Halliburton is once again listed as questionable for the Pacers, while the Knicks are still without Og Anunoby, Mitchell Robinson, and Julius Randle. The series is now evenly split both straight up and against the spread, with each team winning both of their home games. This series has seen a distinct home court advantage, with the home team consistently coming out on top. Returning to Madison Square Garden is exactly what the Knicks need after their struggles in Indianapolis. The blowout loss allowed New York to utilize their bench more extensively, giving their starters much-needed rest. The Knicks starters will be eager to prove that their Game 4 performance was an anomaly, with the intensity at the Garden increasing with each game. The atmosphere will be electric as New York looks to regain control. The Knicks are 4-1 straight up in the postseason, with their 4 wins coming by an average margin of 5 points per game. Game 4 was an outlier in the series, with the Knicks unable to find their offensive rhythm and the Pacers hitting nearly every shot they took. Playing at home, Indiana will find it much harder to dominate as they did on Sunday. The Pacers needed a strong performance to avoid a 3-1 deficit, and they delivered in Game 4. Despite their momentum, the Knicks still hold the advantage of playing at home, where they have won 4 of their last 5 playoff games. The Pacers will be confident after their big win, but the Knicks role players are expected to step up in front of their home crowd. This game is likely to be a closely contested battle, similar to Game 3, which was tied until the end when poor free throw shooting cost New York. This time, expect the Knicks offense to rebound and thrive. Therefore, the New York Knicks to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The series has seen the total points split evenly over 4 games. The 2 games played at Madison Square Garden averaged 244.5 points per game, both hitting the over. 3 of the 4 games in this series have seen at least one team score 121 points, with the Knicks' 89 points in Game 4 being the lowest by either side this postseason. Both offenses rank among the top 4 in scoring this postseason, while their defenses are among the bottom 4 in points allowed. The over has hit in 6 of the last 10 games for both teams, as well as in their last 10 meetings. Therefore, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Minnesota Timberwolves vs. Denver Nuggets. The Denver Nuggets managed to even the series at 2-2 with a decisive victory over the Minnesota Timberwolves. Initially, the Timberwolves had wrested home court advantage from the Nuggets, but Denver bounced back with two impressive wins on Minnesota's home turf. As the series shifts back to Denver for Game 5, the Nuggets seem to have all the momentum on their side. The Minnesota Timberwolves are now feeling the pressure after their 115-110 loss to the Nuggets in Game 4 on Sunday, which erased their series lead. Anthony Edwards was outstanding, scoring a game-high 44 points on 1-6 of 2-5 shooting. But he lacked sufficient support. Mike Conley contributed 15 points and 9 assists, while Karl Anthony Towns added 13 points and 12 rebounds. Despite shooting 47% from the field and 1 of 2 from beyond the arc, the Timberwolves struggled defensively, allowing 64 points in the first half and falling behind by as many as 18 points, a deficit too large to overcome. The Denver Nuggets were in a precarious position after losing the first 2 games at home, but they have regained their footing with 2 victories on the road, leveling the series as it returns to Denver. Nikola Jokic led the charge with 35 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists. Aaron Gordon followed with 27 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists, shooting an impressive 1 of 1-2 from the field, while Jamal Murray added 19 points and 8 assists. The Nuggets shot a robust 57% from the field and 3 of 9 from the three-point line, capitalizing on a strong second quarter where they scored 35 points to build a substantial lead. The Timberwolves, who struggled with their shooting, could not close the gap despite a late rally. Jamal Murray is listed as questionable due to a left calf strain, but it is expected he will play in what is arguably the most critical game of the season for the Nuggets. Denver has made significant adjustments, particularly focusing on Nikola Jokic's aggressive play, which has caused foul trouble for the Timberwolves' big men while maintaining high shooting efficiency around the rim. The Nuggets bench has also stepped up, playing with confidence. On the other hand, the Timberwolves appear disoriented on both ends of the floor, and their defensive adjustments have not been effective. The Nuggets, the defending champions, are adept at making necessary adjustments without panicking, a testament to their experience and resilience. As momentum swings back and forth, it currently favors the Nuggets as they head into Game 5. If Denver can establish control early, the Timberwolves might find themselves in a state of panic, feeling the series slipping away. The psychological burden on Minnesota is significant, knowing they squandered an opportunity to put Denver away. Both teams face the challenge of playing in Denver's high altitude with just 1 day's rest, a condition more familiar to the Nuggets than the Timberwolves. Minnesota's offensive struggles have been evident in the past 2 games, with Anthony Edwards being the primary, if not sole, shot creator. Aaron Gordon's excellent defense on Towns further stifles the Timberwolves. While Edwards can score prolifically, he cannot single-handedly win the series. The Nuggets' depth and talent were on display in Game 4, even with minimal contribution from Michael Porter Jr., as Gordon stepped up with 27 points. Jokic is back to his MVP caliber play, and another big game from him is anticipated. Although the Timberwolves dominated the Nuggets in the first 2 games in Denver, the road team has emerged victorious in the initial 4 games of this series. Historically, the road team has won 6 of the last 7 matchups between these 2 teams. However, the Nuggets seem to have found their rhythm and are returning home, where they have a 36-10 record this season. The Timberwolves have struggled to replicate the defensive pressure that earned them their early victories, and now face a formidable Nuggets team that has regained its form. Minnesota has demonstrated they can pull off an upset on the road, but unless Edwards receives more scoring support, overcoming Denver will be an uphill battle. The young Timberwolves had an opportunity to eliminate the defending champions, but failed to do so, and now the Nuggets carry all the confidence and momentum. It appears that Minnesota missed their chance, and regaining control of the series will be a daunting task. Considering these factors, the Denver Nuggets to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. A notable trend in the Nuggets games this season is that they have failed to score 100 points 10 times, losing each of those games. They have won games 3 and 4 of this series, both of which exceeded the total points predicted. Denver excels in high-scoring games, relying on their offensive prowess rather than a stifling defense. Back at home with their starting lineup at full strength, they are expected to surpass the 100-point mark, pushing the game over the projected total. Although Denver does not play at a fast pace, they have the 4th most efficient offense in the league, countering their slower tempo. In Games 3 and 4, the Nuggets played faster, aiming to avoid allowing Towns and Gobert to settle defensively in the paint. For Minnesota, Edwards is capable of scoring over 35 points on any given night, and his teammates are unlikely to be held to low scores as they were in Game 4. The last 2 games of the series have exceeded the projected total points. The Nuggets have received significant contributions from their starters, and their bench is beginning to produce effectively in limited minutes. The Timberwolves have struggled offensively but are aware that this is a must-win game and have shot better on the road during the postseason. Expect both teams' offensive talents to be on full display, making over the projected total our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.